Not fast enough. Here's my chance.
Your age has caught up to you, old man.
And your arrogance will catch up to you. You have a lot to learn.
I know everything I'll ever need. I've calculated this, from start to finish. Did you honestly think I would make it this far without having a backup plan?
Even if you did, you have nowhere to return to. You've made far too many missteps to ever return to Conton. And your failure here won't go over well with the parasite. Admit it. You've lost.
To hell with him! Once you're out of my way, I'll be taking those Dragon Ball and reshaping the universe to how I see fit.
You're completely misguided if you think their power alone can rend space and time. Even if they did, you won't be getting anywhere near them.
You made it very obvious where they were. Once you're dead, whatever spell you got cloaking them will fade too. This place will be yours and my brother's grave. At this point, failure is impossible.
Old man, stay back. Regroup for a bit. Let me at him. He ruptured something. He intends on killing us here. Cable, I can't show restraint anymore. Don't go getting any bright ideas. He's no match for the both of us. No, he shouldn't be. But I can't forgive myself if you got hurt here. Go. Find Aipom and Potan. And get back to Conton. I have to stop him.
If you get in the way of my ambition, I'll crush you where you stand.
Udoo, he's snapping over there. He's gonna do something stupid. You haven't moved yet, Cable. Yeah, and neither did you. Look, that asshole is powered up fast. So pop a sensu beam and get ready for round 2. Hey, cheap shot. You won't be hitting me the same way again, though. I'm going all out.
Laughable. It's a shame, really.
What the hell? No way. The multiform technique. He split his power in half, but he's siphoning energy from somewhere. What, like a jackass version of a conductor? Exactly. I have a feeling this ship's cargo was unstable energy. He's pulling it into himself.
Even half of my power would still be enough to end you both.
Do your worst. Round 2.
There you are.
He talked about my father. Like he was nothing. Like nothing he did mattered. Like the hope he gave others was nothing special. Like he was just any other Saiyan.
I did.
He was everything to me. He meant everything.
Your choice of words has relegated his actions to the past.
And then you threatened Potan. Regardless of who's in that body. I don't care who you are or what you are. You don't get to leave here.
If you think that you can destroy this vessel, I invite you to test that newfound power.
That's fine with me. Let's make sure you don't come back. Fight out! What? Potan. Right. Whoever's in her body is still here. Was she watching the fight this whole time?
Attention all passengers. Attention all passengers. Ship hull breached. Ship hull breached. Current stability estimated 85%.
We're not done yet. Get back here. Let's see how you take this one.
Current stability estimated 80%.
All right. Kamehameha!
Current stability estimated 69%.
After all of these years of running, you decide to turn on me at my ascension.
Yeah, can't run away from everything. I don't know what kind of crap Dad put in your head since I left, but you've gone way too far.
It's a shame, really. Perhaps I would have shown you mercy in any other circumstance.
Is that a lie you're gonna tell yourself?
System failure.
Save it.
I'm a little saddened by this revelation. We thought you died all those years ago. But to be fair, it was a blessing with immeasurable results.
The hell'd you just say?
Your death was the catalyst for my training. Father focused on making me the sole heir to his techniques.
Yeah, well, I'm alive and kicking. And I guess now it's common knowledge that you've always been a fraud.
Yes, you're partially correct. I do care about my image, though. So you have to be dealt with here and now, Cable.
And I'm gonna kick your ass like I wanted to back in the day. This isn't good. Not fast enough.
Current stability estimated 31%.
You're almost exhausted, sleeping dragon. It's bittersweet. I've dreamed of killing you the moment I met you all of those years ago.
You always had a murderous aura. And even then, I had hoped that you would turn out like me. You could have been a man worthy of the praise he receives. You took the power you trained for granted. You convinced yourself that you deserved more. You could have been a great leader in your own right. Instead, you're this arrogant fool. You believe your own lies more than anyone else around you. What do you think Barrotto would say about this?
You'll have plenty of time to ask him in person when you're dead.
We'll both regret what you forced me to do here.
I won't let that threat go unchecked, Udoo. You'll die by my hand!
Right there. We're done.
You'll probably hate me after all of this.
You could have hurt me back there, but you didn't. I don't get what you're doing, but I want to at least let you explain yourself. I just want to understand.
I don't think you'll ever be able to. You always had to be in Captain Barrotto's shadow, but at least from there, everyone knew you had potential. Look at you now. You've become so strong on your own.
Wait.
Me? No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't amount to anything. As much as I studied my idols, as hard as I studied my heroes, nothing. Do you know what it's like to have the one person you look up to tell you that you were useless?
Cable says it sometimes. I mean, I look up to him like a big brother almost.
Yes, but he doesn't ever mean it. You two are rivals. Potan never saw me as anything other than a liability. I didn't want to be her equal. I just wanted her to be proud of me, the same way she was always so proud of you two.
It was you. Echo?
Don't call me that! I'm Potan now. No. I'm better.
Echo, you're hurting. And you need help. And we'll get you help. But I need you to tell me where Potan is.
You don't listen very well, Aipom. I know. Maybe for your next lesson, I can teach you some respect.
Echo, don't do this.
Current stability estimated 19%.
I can see it clearly now. The difference between us. You quit because things become too hard for you to bear. You fled like a startled rodent. At your current state, you're no more impressive than Mother was in her situation. It would have been easier to crumble like you. In all honesty, it's a thought that I had all those years ago. Of course, I laughed it off. And in this encounter, all of these years later, I can finally see it. You're as pathetic as ever. You squandered your potential. Just another Earthling content with resting in the shadows of Saiyan. Like Udoo. Like the droves of sheep who idolize them.
Keep your little assessment to yourself. You got this ass-backward outlook on life. Because you weren't strong enough to free yourself. You weren't smart enough to realize that Dad was a sick person. You watched that coward put his hands on... If you're so confident in this gap between us, stand still. I gotta see something.
You're like that, wouldn't you?
May. May.
Current stability estimated 9%. Critical failure imminent.
Weak.
No way.
You don't have much time left. You're practically dead, Dragon.
You anticipated me saving Cable. Even then, I know what needs to be done. I already warned you. Your lack of restraint and blatant disregard for life will not go unpunished.
Your morals won't save you here.
I already told you what you could have been!
You'll be crushed beneath my boot like the roach you are.
No!
What? Impossible!
Right there! I'm sorry.
Current stability estimated 2%. Melt out imminent.
You're so tense right now. Since you got here, you haven't looked away for a second.
I can't let you out of my sight with Poton's body. You know that. Stop playing around.
You probably don't know what this means to me, how that feels. When I was just Echo, you'd look right past me. You'd probably ask me where Poton was in the conversation right there.
That's not true.
But with this body, I'm finally someone. I can finally be seen. With this body, I matter now. Do you have any idea how good it feels to say those words? To know you're hanging on to my every word, and the thought of looking away hasn't crossed your mind yet? It's everything I've ever wanted. Do you see why I had to take her body? Why I had to do this?
Echo, please. If you're in her body, I need to know where Poton is. Please. It's not too late.
Well, Poton is right here. Echo's trapped somewhere in history with Majin Buu, dying over and over again.
What? What did you do?
Don't get so worked up over it. You can't do anything about it. I got rid of the scroll that she's trapped in already. As far as you're concerned, I'm Poton now. And you know what? I'm proud of you, Aipom.
You what?
That's what you wanted, right? You wanted Poton to notice you? See? I'm a much better fit. I promise you'll get used to it if you just give me a chance. We have more in common than you think, Aipom. I wouldn't hurt your feelings like the old Poton. I care.
You really didn't think this through. Echo, no.
What?
After all that, you're not even convincing yourself that you're Poton. You're still begging me for acceptance, Echo. You killed Poton. You put everyone in danger with this game. How long have you been?
I thought you of all people would understand, Aipom. You don't want to tear my happiness away from me? I trusted you.
Stop trying to play with my head. If your happiness comes at the expense of other people we rely on and love, you have to be stopped.
You'd really fight me? You're a disappointment, but if it can't be helped, I guess we can settle our little lover's quarrel.
You're insane.
You've got some nerve actually swinging at me. But you know what? This might just be the final test run I need with this body. Come on, get back up here and fight me.
I don't even think she did that on purpose. It's like her body's moving on its own.
Are you just gonna stare at me now? I mean, it's understandable, but I wanna fight.
Alert. Alert. Code 7 catastrophic systems failure. Alert. Alert. Code 7 catastrophic systems failure.
He's out cold. But he's still alive. Get back up, Cable.
Code 7 catastrophic systems failure.
What?
Alert.
What happened?
Code
You were
7
hurt.
Catastrophic systems failure.
But the situation was dealt with. Thanks, old man. Aipom and that other energy I felt on the ship left in the middle of us fighting.
Systems failure.
I don't feel the other guy, but Aipom is still around.
7 catastrophic systems failure.
That power coming from him is unreal. I don't know about you, but I lost the exit somewhere in all of this hologram madness.
7 catastrophic systems failure.
You ain't looking too hot.
Code 7
Don't suppose you got enough
catastrophic
energy to teleport us out, huh?
Maybe enough to teleport one of us. That's not useful, is it?
Damn you both! Fools!
7 catastrophic systems failure.
You shouldn't do that. The last of your energy is unstable. Whatever you're planning to do,
Code 7
you're just gonna dissipate.
systems failure.
Reconsider.
Udoo,
7 catastrophic
I don't
systems
think he's gonna fall for that.
There's gotta be something we can do. Cable, you're very right. I probably should have found
7 catastrophic
more time to sing your praises. This won't be your final fight.
catastrophic systems
What are you talking about, old man? Come on, fill me in.
I have to stop him here, alone.
No, no way in hell I'm leaving you with him. It's my fight as much as it's yours. If this place is gonna blow any second, let's make sure he doesn't get the last laugh.
You go find Aipom and Potan. I'm trusting you to make sure our friends make it home. Don't worry. After I'm done here, I'll be right behind you.
What are you talking about? What?
I won't be stopped here! Die, dragon!
They'll set things right. As for you, you're quite the character, aren't you? Please, don't blame yourself. And when you see Aipom, let him know I'm proud. And I'm sure his father is as well. You take care of yourself, Cable.